Still on Shy on the beat. Shout out to my boy Vino.
Begin at tuneslikebeer.com.
Mama see bless. Mama see bless.
Yeah, beats.
Everybody die, but not everybody live. Everybody have just one life to live. Things do you do when don't come my way. But I said, miss my Hennessy with Hennessy, I want not anything. Let go, but I must enjoy. I got to enjoy. I tell you, but I must enjoy. I got to enjoy. To look for money, said I'm smarting. I want the money, I want smarting. One life to live, it on me. I'm a blessing, God and looking like the fasting. Forget my matter and carry on. I want the people in millions. If you my friend, stay constant, you chameleon. The only go on, know how come on. I don't wanna know how the feeling said, I'm a feeling be the feeling, yeah. Yet I want control what you got there. The bucket, I want who you let it bucket, yeah. No money, no family, not a friend, not at all, you be nobody. No money, no family, not a friend, not at all, you be nobody. Everybody die, but not everybody live. Everybody have just one life to live.
Hi there, you're with ABC Radio 105.1 FM.
Talk to us. So my pull la bro first, my pull the country first. He know our advocacy is legitimate. As soon as the president returns, he will make sure our issue will be solved. But the master, we should try and he postpone it. After the poor holiday, then he will know what to do for us. But as soon as we are come, the president come, he will make sure to tell the president about our plan. Trust in him, even told me, I'm a Joe. He told me, he said, call me, call my name on the air that I talk to you. So therefore, the master was to go for 15 days. From the 15 to the 30. I think I met my executive and all the disbanded battalion commander. I told them, I said, but chief people are coming for all the candidates town part now. So Friday, master, Friday, the minister of state can send a delegate to come and speak to them with a message that, yeah, I told your chairman that you should forget about this. And when they speak, there will be muster for that 1 day. Because we're trying to cut off the muster now from 15 days to 1 day. But they want to hear for himself. Because the Singapore say, maybe we are going again what any you to do. They're not doing 1 or 2 days. And whereby I cannot receive bribe. I'm advocating for the people. So the minister of state told me, call my name. So I'm calling the name number. All Solomon know that he talked to us. He talked to me directly. And when President Wiaka, you make sure things will be fine for us. So the master have been cut off from 15 days to only 1 day, Friday. After that Friday, Monday, all absentee will report to our headquarters and be correcting their name. And you get further instruction.
The youth of today, this generation that we're talking about, when they are not well prepared, the country will damage the other people. You see, it will go beyond repair. Best thing is, let's give these young people, those that graduate from the university with BSc, the other colleges with BSc, get them scholarship to come abroad and study in a discipline position, like titles, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, all those stuff. We need those people. We don't have engineers that teach in our country.
But Mr. Nori, you know that the recent information I'm getting here, very scaring about the young people. It has been alleged that the variable that government use the tax money or their influence on the international community to go and educate them outside. And when they come back, they become enemy to the very power that be.
It depends upon the kind of person you're using. Not so much of it, but you look at the person's character. You know that our education system messed up, right? It's completely going down. We saw more children that came to America on their own and boasted about degree, but they cannot fit in common Walmart application. Yes, that is shameful. I carry on your man and say, look, let go somebody who is so no computer, let's do it inside. Then we just say, no, let's go there when they put you on the computer. So you myself started talking, he never pressed one button yet. I tell you, many of them, the man said he graduated from LU. That's what he told me. He said he graduated from LU. First of all, he said he did forestry. He couldn't make it. Liberia, University of Liberia is one of the is the only university that I see that always fight measure arm with government. Pennsylvania University here, Penn State University, Temple. You don't hear those people talking about government. They go study their lesson. The only time you see students demonstrate in this country here that a great student, when the teachers are putting the chalk down because they want for the salary to be increased, and the teacher don't go to school 2 times, 2 days, you see all the students, they go straight to the district, school district, and go to a petition. Your please increase our teacher salary because we need teachers. We want to go to school. Then the union will pick it up. They say, okay, you go back to school. We raise the teacher salary. That's the only time you see students. But in Liberia, university students demonstrating.
The representative and senator make equal amount. They have the same budget. They have everything the same, and which is not realistic. It's not practical. Most people don't even know that senators and representatives are equal in the financial compensation, remuneration, and the budget to do the work. How can the senator of Montserrado County, how many districts you have here? Do you understand? 17 districts. How can that person who's expected to visit every district and report to every district and follow up with the citizens and programs and projects of every district have the same budget that representative for one district who doesn't have to go to any other district? How can he have the same gasoline allowance? How can he have the same project allowance? How can he have the same salaries? How can he have the same everything? So the argument, I raised it with some of my colleagues in the States. Okay, so how is it done here? So look, the representatives and senators, we make the same money. They make the same pay because they are doing the same work.
No human being in this country loves Joshua more than me. No, God has not made that person yet. Plus, we have this collective guilt syndrome. Our crewmen, we are crewmen. Tomorrow, when they say hits the fan because of my silence, people will call all crew people. Crew people are not known for being silent when they should speak out. I'm speaking out now. I've talked my own. Were you happy? Will the man be withdrawn or rejected by the Senate? At least the record will reflect. And I'm going to make all the radio stations and the newspapers so that my children will know that when a natural-born Nigerian was appointed, our father opposed to it. Our father's friend, His Excellency George Manneh Beku-Bawuya, made that decision, and our father looked in his face and said, no. What is wrong with the executive committee of our party meeting with the standard bearer? All elected members of the party are members of the executive committee. When these kind of controversial things are coming, we should go to Jamaica or go to our party headquarters and butcher it. Then we will be selling it. But if some of us hear on radio like opposition people do, then you don't give us enough reason to fight. What kind of appointment the president made and ordinary citizens are paying for spots on radio to go defend it? Does this make any sense to you? Doesn't it smell? It is stink. It is stink. This appointment should be withdrawn by the president. Like I told you, as soon as I get home, I get ready. Wherever the president is today, I will go there. I want to hold his 2 feet on camera and everything else. Real my 2 hands, I'll watch them whatever way they want me to watch my hand. I'll watch them and I'll hold his 2 feet to withdraw this appointment. Let him look.
I want to say thank you to the Minister of Youth and Sport for the timely intervention for suspending the project and then trying to settle the area so that we can be paying there and we having that and running into another one. I want to say thank you to the Finance Minister. Thank you to the President of the Republic of Liberia for seeing reason to continue this project because he could have cut it off. But I want to say thank you for looking at this project as one of the key people under the appropriate agenda. It will resume because we got money in the budget. Yeah. And I can always tell people I did this project like doing the former Finance Minister time. He said, he said the project is suspended, and somebody called me for an interview. He said, oh yeah, the Finance Minister. I told him, I said, no, the project cannot be. He said the project is closed. I said, it can be closed. He said, why? I said, because it's been a cartoon. You're not forced when you compare. If you not comply, you complain. Yeah, this is the stage that we are reaching now. If people will not comply with all, they will complain. And when they complain, they will explain. And when they explain, they will be expelled. And no one will be expelled right now. Yeah, so the project must continue. And the project is for the Liberian people. Yeah.
a great day from Monrovia. Today is Monday, the 3rd day of April. The year is 2023. What a pleasant way to welcome you to another edition of the Hard Talk on ABC Radio, the radio service of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. Good afternoon and welcome. Thanks for joining us from wherever you are joining us at the moment. The team is back rough and ready to serve you between 9 to 6 with all of those interesting developments of the day, folks. Today, there was a stand-up at the Ministry of Transport. Normal working activities came to a standstill where employees barricaded the main entrance of the ministry. We'll be talking to the head of the striking workers at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Ministry of Transport, Jasper White. We'll also attempt to talk to Reverend J. Luther Tappe, chairman of the Unity Party. As we talk Unity Party, folks, as we draw close to elections, too many happenings, political bickerings all over the place. So we'll have a menu full for you this afternoon, just invite a friend to come on as we bring you the Monday's edition of Hard Talk. Today is April 3. It's a new month, a brand new week, and it feels good being back on the radio. Let me welcome my professional colleague, Anthony Jiffan. How are you? It's a pleasure. Good to have you on this afternoon.
Well, yes, Theo. Always great to be on what we love doing best. It's a pleasure on a Monday. Many times I listen to people say, everyone hate Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
And I ask myself, why is it that everyone want to hate Monday? But Monday is the first working day of the week. But there are reasons. And then someone say, only pastors and their relatives love Monday. It's like,
do you agree with that?
Well,
I have a different view on that.
I'm still finding it difficult to really believe that. But you cannot take away the opinion of any individual. So sometimes you allow them to have their say. The only thing that is there is believing their problem is. But I think it's a great day. It's a great Monday. We're here, like you said.
Yeah, man. Another presentation.
The plate is loaded.
Yeah.
We're here at the end of the week. We concluded successfully on a very good note. Now we're starting on a very brand new page.
Yeah, you look good, my man. You dressing like a real coach here now.
Amen.
Your nice purple suit. I mean, I don't even know how to describe your suit you're wearing. I mean, it's nice though.
You don't
dressing like a real coach here now. Co-chair, executive mansion press club.
You don't have to describe the purple anyway, but yes, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, so what do we have on the plate for our wise words of the day, Anthony?
So today, this one says, I'm strong because I know my weakness. I'm beautiful because I'm aware of my flaws. I am fearless because I learn to recognize illusion from real. I am wise because I learn from my mistakes. I am a lover because I have felt hate. And I can laugh because I have known sadness.
Wow, that's a long one.
Yes. I'm strong because I know my weakness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beautiful because
I agree with that.
I'm aware of my flaws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fearless because I learn to recognize illusions from real. I'm wise because I learn from my mistakes. I am a lover because I have felt hate.
Okay.
And I can laugh because I have known sadness.
Wow. Well, that's a great piece. Nice one.
So I pick up 3 from that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm strong because I know my weakness.
Of course.
The next one say, I'm wise because I learn from my mistakes. And finally, I can laugh because I have known sadness.
Yeah, it's true. Once you know your weakness or weaknesses, you can be able to overcome whatever.
Right.
You can even avoid, that from happening as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are all great thoughts. Thank you, Anthony. Let me just bring you up to speed with the weather. let me tell you what the weatherman tells us for today. The weather is 84 degrees Celsius. It's partly cloudy across Monrovia and its environs. Precipitation is 10%. Humidity is 80%. The wind is at 8 miles per hour. We just start to bring you the weather update. You know, the rainy season is fast approaching, right?
Is it
It starts
fast
when?
approaching?
April 15th. It starts April 15th.
For me, I think the rainy season started already.
Already April, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it started somewhere around March.
All right.
Because the
Yeah,
first
it
time
started raining.
The first time it rained ever, it didn't beat me, but it flogged me. I was in March. Yeah.
Where were you coming from? Where were you headed?
And I was leaving from work, trying to make my way home.
That tells you that you have to start to procure your rain gears.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Your
yes,
umbrella, your raincoat,
So
probably rain boots.
If it will cost us to buy a car for rain.
Yeah.
For those of you following online, please leave your comments. We are going to read them out.
Yeah,
as
sure.
we go along the show here today.
Great, Anthony. Let's get to business today. Earlier this morning, there was a standoff at the Ministry of Transport in Monrovia, just at the corner of Carey and Warren Streets. And today was the second day running of that protest. Employees of the ministry staged a major protest on today, demanding better wages. According to the employees, they want to be on par with other line ministries and agencies in the country. And so today, there was a bit of a standoff. Their action halted normal working activities today at the Ministry of Transport. I'm sure you follow.
Yes.
This morning, Anthony, we also follow live as well. And I was fortunate to have contacted the head of the Striking Transport Ministry Workers Association, the head of that institution. And we're taking live on the phone line to give us a clear picture of what transpired on today and what prompted their action. They started off last Friday, Anthony.
Yeah, they started on Friday.
Last Friday and continue on today. So we will be talking to Jasper White very shortly to give us a clear picture of what happened on today and how long they intend to protest. And I'm told the Minister of Finance, Minister Twe, intervened on today. We want to know what was the intervention on the part of Minister Twe. He also alleged that the Minister of Transport, Sam Wulu, made some allegations, make some statements against the employees who also found out. But unfortunately, Anthony, I could not get the content of the PR at that ministry.
Yes,
at least to strike a balance.
We call him as a QA. I was not able to call him prior to the show, but we're placing a call.
Yeah.
As well.
Just to strike a balance.
Let me reach him.
Of course, we have to do that. We establish contact with the PR guy at the Ministry of Transport.
Yes. So we.
But let's try now to establish contact with Jasper White. White is the head of the Striking Ministry of Transport employees. Today, the ministry staged a major protest on today.
Hello.
Jasper, welcome. This is Theo Williams. You're live on ABC Radio.
Thank you very much. A pleasure to be on your platform. Once again, Jasper and White, head of the aggrieved employee at the Ministry of Transport. Since Friday, we started
Mr. Director, how you doing? Mr. Director, hello. Hello, Mr. Director.
Hello.
Yes, hello. You sounding like you have cold. I don't know.
Yeah. I got cold. I got poor. My voice is poor. I appeal for the poor quality of my voice. You know, today we're brutalized by the police. We were in tears. So that's the cause of the poor quality of my voice.
So Jasper, let's take it easy. We want to get to the bottom of your action on today. Let's take it easy as we move along.
So Jasper, tell us, why are you people protesting?
Thank you very much. We are protesting as employees of the Ministry of Transport, requesting and demanding the government that indeed we at the Ministry of Transport over the past 5 years have not been treated equally and fairly by this administration. What do I mean by this? There are employees with similar portfolio and job titles from different ministry agencies that are making far better this administration as compared to employees of the Ministry of Transport. There are janitorial staff, there are securities for other institutions that are receiving far above what Ministry of Transport employee receiving in the various categories. There are assistant directors and directors that are receiving far above the what Ministry of Transport assistant directors and directors are receiving. So we are saying we cannot be a higher contributor to the national envelope. Then we are not treated fairly by this administration. So we are saying enough is enough. We are not asking for salary increment, but rather an equilibrium that if Minister Director X is making XYZ as public works similar to be given to Director at the Ministry of Transport.
Jasper, how authentic is what you are saying?
My brother, it was saddening you to know.
You said other line ministries and agencies are making more than what you are making at the Ministry of Transport.
Let me use
where did you get that information from? Yeah.
Inspectors, trust me, check the record, do your fast funding. If you want the proof, I can provide it to you.
Okay.
Inspectors at the Ministry of Commerce making $500, while inspectors at the Ministry of Transport making $125, $115.
Okay.
Inspectors at Labor Ministry making $450, $485, while inspectors at the Ministry of Transport making $115, $125. That is salary disparity.
Okay.
Our salary was harmonized on the basis that indeed all of us should be at equilibrium across the government. That's why we accepted the harmonization.
So, Jasper, how long has it been happening to that ministry?
Come again?
For how long this has been happening there?
Over the past 5 years. And we're also interested to know that over the past 5 years, the record has proven we have been decorated as the higher generating revenue institution within the Republic of Liberia. We have been decorated over the past 5 years by LRA. Of quite recent, last December, the Ministry of Finance projected that indeed we produced 7.5 million for the government of Liberia as our contribution to the national envelope. It will interest you to know that we generated 12.5 million instead of 7.5. We are decorated again. We cannot keep decorating us with more people and accolades. Then other people who are not making significant contribution to the national envelope are getting more salary for the national envelope. This is our concern. This is our plight. We're really on resting, on bending until this situation is addressed.
Jasper, you said the issue of salary disparity has existed for the last 5 years. Let's know from you how engaged have you been with the Transport Authority?
We have been very, very engaging for the start of the whole exercise when we introduced the organization. We engaged our ministers in our ministry. They said we were going to get to the counterpart, Minister Tue, to address us. We did not stop there. We engaged both Access Committee on Transport. A delegation was sent from the legislature, headed by Honorable Daniel, the team co-headed by Honorable Senator Blabber Brown. They came here, we engaged in the process. We told them to apply our concern. They said the next fiscal period, they were going to have 2 fiscal periods as the last. Mr. Tue came here to sign memorandum of motorbike people. We engaged, he said, as I'm leaving from here, how they want to teach the food to know how our children will eat. So you guys' salary issue will be addressed. To no avail up to that. Last month, we wrote the office of Minister Tue twice, 2 separate communications, asking him to address our salary issue. Up to now, it has not been addressed. So this is the last cause of the dress. We are calling all of the people of Liberia to sympathize with us, sympathize with us. The reason we are in black today to tell the Liberian people our salary issue. We are living below the economic belt. You cannot be working in the kind of economy you're making $70, $80 as take home pay. No, we will reject that in the strongest day until the Ministry of Finance can commit ourselves. That the Minister of Finance was here barely a few hours ago. He told us a technical working committee will be set up.
Okay.
We have representation, 5 members representation on that committee that will go and streamline the payroll and they will dot the I, they cross the T to ensure that Wednesday our issue will be addressed.
I was just about to ask you, Jasper, how long you intend to continue this crack action? I was just about to ask you that before you came in with that.
In so far, the Minister of Finance don't address our salary structure issue, we'll continue the strike action.
So what is the Minister of Transport saying, Samuel Wulu?
Minister Wulu is the mayor of the ward. is a man of the world. He promised the fourth estate that indeed he was going to bring police to dislodge or impeach her in numbers today. He left up to that commitment. He called the police. He misinformed the police that indeed we're vandalizing government property. So for that reason, the police came and instructed them particularly to go and move forward. Today, the word move and be removed were exhibited, exercised today by Mr. Uru. So Mr. Uru is the mayor of the world.
I'm told you locked the premises of the Ministry of Transport. Is that correct?
Exactly. And guess, also interesting to know, the other colleagues for the media landscape, they saw Mr. Uru. He came prepared today. He bought a hammer. He broke all the locks. It was Mr. Uru broke the locks for the Ministry of Transport.
Jasper, recently the president of Liberia, President George Weah, recently made a pronouncement when he was addressing the State of the Nation a few months ago, asking the legislature to apportion $6 million in the budget for civil servants who are making below the bill. Are you not aware of that, Jasper? Why can you wait to see whether your pay will be increased?
Let me also inform you, Mr. Torres said it took effect February. And we are not seeing that. He said it took effect in February salary. And we are not seeing that.
Hachu said that the ministry has 3 different payrolls.
Yeah. According to Mr. Torres, said the ministry got 3 different payrolls. So they will have to explain it to us in our meeting on Wednesday.
What are those payrolls? Do you have an idea?
Those titles of the payroll were not listed by Mr. Torres. I will not misquote. He said you got 3 payrolls. So you will tell us in the telecom meeting what are the titles of the payrolls.
We're also being informed that some of your colleagues were manhandled allegedly by the police.
Exactly.
What is the current condition health-wise?
Health-wise, 2 of our colleagues called us that are being admitted to hospitals. Others say they're carrying their body injury wounds to go and treat themselves. As I speak to you, I hope Lester, I'm in serious pain and I'm angry. The police brutalized us today. They kick us with their iron boots, their batu. The police are very physical on the instruction of Mr. Ulu.
Do you think your approach is in the right direction? Do you think the way you're proceeding will mitigate this entire situation?
This situation, as per the commitment of Minister Tue, I want to assume that indeed this situation will be addressed on Wednesday and close finally.
No, I'm talking about your action. You're locking the premises of the entrance of the ministry and other agencies. You stalled normal working activities on today.
Then you ask yourself, has government realized that all the past 5 years she has helped my economic growth?
Okay, Jasper. Let's
Jasper,
leave it at that. Thank you.
Before we leave Jasper. Before we leave you, Jasper.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hello, Jasper. Hello.
Hello.
How many of you are going through this at the Ministry of Transport?
The entire workforce of the Ministry of Transport.
Approximately. Approximately how many persons?
Approximately over 500 employees.
Okay.
And everyone is in the process.
Yeah, the entire workforce. Follow on online TV. You'll see the people. You'll see the women how they were beating today. Go there. Go on online TVs.
Are you people?
See how the women were beating today.
Are you people still in the street?
We are not in the street. Mr. Twe spoke with us. We'll be resolute after the Wednesday meeting.
So after the Wednesday meeting, when it is not okay, as said by Minister Tue, what else will you do?
We assume it's not that we are going to a conference. We're not going there with a dark man or a dark cloud. We assume all the I's will be dotted, the T's will be crossed.
And I'm asking, you agree that you go in there with a set mind that things will be right because the minister is calling you, just in case it falls on the other side.
And if it falls on the other side, we'll continue our strike action.
Thank you, Jasper. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, Jasper White is the head of the aggrieved transport employees.
Yes,
Ministry of Transport employees.
And I'm shocked. I'm shocked that.
He talked about 3 different payrolls.
Yes.
According to him, Minister Twe indicated that during his intervention today. How is that possible, Anthony?
Imagine, 3 payrolls for one ministry.
Yeah.
So how is that working?
I'm still wondering how is that possible. Maybe we need to try to establish contact with the head of communications.
Yes, let's talk to
at the Ministry of Transport.
Let's talk to.
We have to strike a balance, Anthony.
Let's talk to Lemuel.
We have to strike a balance.
Yes.
Then we will weigh in and give you our own independent analysis on that as well.
So before we before we go into any conversation, let's talk to Lemio. If possible, we could call Minister Samuel Wulu.
Yeah, perhaps if you pick our calls, let's try to
yes.
establish contact with the both of them.
The communication guy first. But this is, I saw the video this morning and the guy was being beaten.
Yeah, the police, I saw that myself. The police,
I saw the video. That was like,
intervention was not appropriate in my opinion. The way they move on those employees at the Ministry of Transport. I think it was not in the right direction.
They are aggrieved.
Yeah, it's often said
they have problems.
Fire cannot put a fire. When there are issues, let's try to find the best way possible.
Yes.
And have them resolved instead of using force.
They have problem. You cannot leave them in the problem and start to beat on them. It appears like what you're doing is not right.
Yeah.
Yes, it might not be right in some sense, but again, it might not also be right that you owe them. You don't. In fact, you're paying some of their friends more than what they get. Listen to what Jasper said. Others are making $500. Others making
$70,
$150. Some people making 50, 60, 75. What is that?
If that is the case, Anthony, I think it's below the bell.
Let's see what we can talk to this guy.
I think it's below the bell.
Yes.
But let's place the call first and hear from the other side.
Yes, Lemuel.
And then we will. I think we'll have you on the line.
Yeah. So hello, Mr. Lemuel Richardson. Hello.
Lemuel, you are live on ABC Radio. Hello?
Well, I don't know.
I don't want to believe he's not hearing us.
He's hearing us. I don't know.
Hello? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
Yes, okay, I'm okay. This is Lemuel Clement, not Richardson.
Okay, sorry, Lemuel Clement, Director of Communication, Ministry of Transport.
Exactly.
You're live on ABC Radio. They are the workers at transport have been protesting 2 days now for increment in salary. They made a series of allegations. Let's hear from you. What is going on there?
Well, okay, the Ministry of Transport, as you know, or you may be aware, we are one of the strategic ministries in terms of revenue collection. The Ministry of Transport had, over the period, to be precise, 5 years, we have been generating huge revenue for government. In fact, by the time the Ministry of Finance or the LRA agency asked the Ministry of Transport to generate, which most of the time will exceed whatever they ask us to generate.
All right.
And then the employees at the Ministry of Transport, they have been looking at that critically because you cannot be generating huge amount of money or huge chunk of money contributing to the national cake or the economy of our country, and you have people still being paid less. Some people are taking less than $80 and stuff like that. So it will certainly raise eyebrows.
Okay.
So for this reason, most of the employees, especially ranging from the directors, because the directors are the line supervisor according to the civil service structure. So they precisely wrote in February, to be precise, on the 8th of February to Honorable Samuel Toy, asking him for timely intervention so that he can do some adjustments so that he can reach equilibrium in terms of bringing some smile on the faces of the employees of the Ministry of Transport. But since he returned, we have not heard from him, and that happened some serious tension within the building.
Okay.
The Minister Wulu, prior to that, he had also been working very hard to meet with the national legislature, to be precise, the horses on the Senate horses on transport. He brought them in 2021 to observe and deploy the building. And
the Senate Committee on Transport,
he also created a means where the Senate met with us.
All right.
We got a chairman on the different committees, and on transport, he managed to talk to them. So they visited us in 2021 just to lay the issue to rest so that I can come to this file.
Okay.
And they met us in the conference room. You will be surprised that there were some employees, particularly female employees, who cried bitterly. Who cried bitterly regarding the same low salaries. And since they left from 2021 up to now, we have not seen any redress. And we are talking about employees of the Ministry of Transport that come in every day to work, paying their way, their transportation to come and to go. And if there's no redress, suddenly you know that people will continue to have some mixed feelings, and these mixed feelings will certainly result into something else.
How is this affecting you as well, Romeo?
So all of us are in the same shape. I'm a director. I've been director for 2 years now, but I'm not giving my equivalent salary as director for press and public affairs.
Okay.
So we wrote, that's why all of us wrote to Toy asking him for a timely intervention. And there are other people who have been promoted besides me. And there are other people who are even employed in the ministry, as I said, they're making far less, $80 and $75. And these things, certainly, if they are not addressed, it will create some misfeeding. And this misfeeding will result into chaos. But however, after the communication was written to Honorable Toy, and we have not heard from him, on Friday, the employees decided to converge in the conference room, and then they came up with amended, generally by consensus, that they were going to carry on a setting action so that the attention can be drawn, particularly from the government or the national government can look at that and see how they can address the issue of the salary. So that was part of the whole thing on Friday. So Monday, which is today, another incident of strike action was also it also took place at the Ministry of Transport, which tore the government activities. And you might imagine that the Ministry of Transport, every time you will notice that people will go and do registration of vehicle and travel license. So if one day or 1 hour there's a strike action there or sitting action, certainly it's going to affect not only the Ministry of Transport workings, but it's going to also impede the revenue flow of government. So we're happy that at least the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Honorable Samuel Toy, went there today, and he said in his words that we have 3 payrolls, although 3 payrolls were not specified. But I don't know if we meet with him, probably as a technical committee, he's going to tell us what are the 3 payrolls. But particularly the issue is why we should be taking far less when we are generating more revenue for government. I thought people could be looking at not just at ministries and agencies that are generating more money and contributing to the government inflow of revenue, then for us to be paying far less, then at the end of the day, we'll continue to create some problems. So we hope on Wednesday we'll meet and we start to discuss the issue so that we can return to a peaceful solution to the entire problem so that at least people can have some smile on their faces. But today, the incident was a little bit different as compared to Friday because the person of police was there. We noticed that in the morning hour, it took better 45 minutes, we saw some riot police officers came.
Yeah.
And when they came, peacefully, we decided that the employees should be in front of the building. And the building was locked up. So we were not doing anything violent, but I saw that police person there later on decided to use excessive force to take employees of the ministry that were protesting away from the building. And in the process, some other people were hit. You remember we had ladies among us, and these are people who've been very, very, very much, they are already frustrated, and they have been standing there for a very long time, no water to drink and other things, and you hitting them, and they are not doing anything otherwise. So I don't know. At the end of the day, some of them, in fact, started crying, and I believe that some of them are still some wounds. So particularly, that's what happened today.
Okay, I think we can leave you at that, Romeo. We can leave you at that. Thank you very kindly. It was a pleasure having you on our network.
Yeah. So our last day, our intent is not to disrupt the government or the Ministry of Transport activities or workings, but our intent is to make sure that the issue of salary at the Ministry of Transport is addressed.
But as long as it is not addressed, you continue your protest.
As long as it is not addressed, you can see we are talking about people who have children who have responsibilities. So obviously they will continue the protest, which, as I said, will impede the inflow of government revenue at the Ministry of Transport and to a larger extent the government of Liberia.
Okay.
Thank you, Lemuel.
Thank you.
Well, Lemuel,
I think it's in line with the head of the striking workers at transport.
So to you, let me
it's in line. Let's try to counter.
Let's go to the Minister of Transport. Can we get him? Yeah, let's try our best. I'm sure we'll get him. Those who are in the interest of good service will always want to respond to these kind of things. Of course. Except where
schools of allegations leveled against him.
Yes.
At some point in time, the guy said he ordered the police to beat on them. And we saw the force used today by the Liberia National Police. So we want to actually get out of the facts.
So we're making an attempt for Mr. Samuel Wulu.
He's on the line.
Mr. Wu, hello, how are you?
Hello.
Mr. Wu, you're live on ABC Radio.
On what?
You are live on ABC Radio.
Okay, I don't call. You just call me on the radio and put me live. I don't do that.
We're sorry about this, but we want to just hear from you briefly, Minister Wulu.
Well, that is not an issue anyway.
Yeah.
The minister can choose to respond.
Yeah, but that should not be a problem, Anthony.
He can choose. No, he can choose anyway, right? What is going on at the Ministry of Transport?
And he sounded so aggressive, Anthony. He sounded so aggressive.
No matter how he sounds, what is going on at the Ministry of Transport requires the intervention of every stakeholder at that ministry. We spoke with the aggrieved worker heads, the head. We spoke with the communication person.
Yes.
He's also
the
in
head
the
of
very
the
line.
institution. Yeah.
The reason why we thought to call Minister Wu is the director of communication is also feeling the very pinch that other people are feeling.
And he alluded to exactly what the head of the striking worker said.
Yes, I was told
they were just in line.
I was told that the communication director is even wearing black today.
Of course.
In the same line
so
of the protesters.
The main affected as well. The main
Yes.
director is not getting what he's supposed to get as a director.
Imagine in that light, it is our responsibility to reach out to Minister Wu. No matter whether he feel that we supposed to call him first to say, Minister Wu, he one person that scare away from the media as well.
I don't think that should be a problem, Anthony.
So
obviously expect that people will call you, to speak to allegations at the Ministry of Transport.
Yeah.
Because we all saw what happened on today. That play was charged, and we witnessed the episode.
Yes.
On today, so expect that your phone will ring once you are a public servant,
and you are the head of the particular place.
Yeah,
in fact, you are the head of the horse that is on fire.
Giving you prior notice. Yeah, we agree. We can give you prior notice, but in an event where we have urgency and want to just hear from you briefly, it shouldn't be a problem, Anthony.
So
it shouldn't be a problem.
His house is on fire.
Yeah.
We call
apparently you don't want to speak to the 3 different kind of payroll at the Ministry of Transport.
We call him to maybe we call him in sympathy. I want to say in sympathy, yes. But man, people 1 year, what going on, clear your doubt. He said no. You're supposed to call me yesterday to inform me. And so because of that, I can just call me or put me on radio, you'll say I'm a talk. But it's that's it. Those are the
But I don't understand why you have 3 separate payrolls.
And that's one of
at
the
a
key
particular
things
ministry.
I wanted him to respond
Yes.
to. So let's try this guy again.
Why? No, he's not going to pick up. Don't waste your time.
No, let's try
For the
him.
fact that the man hung up the phone aggressively, I mean, it should tell you that should signal to you that the man don't want to respond, or he probably don't want to talk. We can coerce him to talk, Anthony. Let's leave it at that. It just tells you how, some public officials are.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. We call Lemuel. We did not call Lemuel under prior notice. We call him that in fact, he was on the line when we introduced the issues to him. He willingly responded because the position he said is a position that you must be called at any time. Likewise, Minister Wu. You don't tell me that you are a minister. You expect
Like
people
I said,
to be begging you to
on
come
this
talk to.
day, expect that your phone will ring endlessly.
Of course.
Because you are the head of a particular institution where they were riot on today.
Mhm.
Yeah, protest on today.
In fact, we were told that he
No,
orders the
Yeah,
flocking.
allegedly now.
Yes, he allegedly ordered the flocking
Of the employees of the Ministry of
employees.
Transport.
So is it not important that we call you?
So if we're just sitting here and speculating,
Yes.
and not calling you to ascertain the facts, what will you say?
Yeah, we just say, oh,
Yeah,
man.
we call you to tell us or speak to some of the allegations leveled against you.
Right.
And you see that as an affront. So imagine if we're going to sit there and just start talking or even establishing contact.
So he's telling us that anytime we hear something about him,
So imagine
there is no reason why we
if we were
call
to
him.
sit there and just start talking, or even doing fact funding,
Mhm.
Giving you the benefit of the doubt to respond to all of the allegations leveled against you. What will you say?
When
Imagine.
other media colleagues tread the very path, they complain. Oh, they didn't call me, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. But again, we gave you the benefit of the doubt. We gave you the fair treatment, fair judgment. Talk yourself. Let the people hear you.
I want to hear his justification on why a particular ministry has 3 different payrolls, Anthony. I want to really listen to his justification.
The first thing that he confirmed.
I want him to explain in detail why will a ministry have 3 different payroll. Who are those on each of those payrolls?
The first thing, let him confirm.
You said that you have senior staff on a particular payroll. You have junior staff and people who are considered low class on a particular payroll, or what?
And maybe top management.
Yeah.
so I want you to confirm
whether
they have 3 payrolls, and afterward you tell us why.
And you can sense the anger from his tone. He's so angry. He's not a happy man on today. He's not a happy man at all. You could sense the anger from his tone when he hung up the phone, Anthony.
Yes. In fact, man, you don't just call me a pool. You don't just call me a tone radio.
I don't know what's big about that.
No. But like, no. Like we even care. Like we care. You Minister of Transport. The people are protesting 2 days now. You stop the work of the Liberian people.
Yes, government lost a lot of money on today. Even last Friday, it started from Friday on today, continue. That is a serious revenue lost.
That ministry, people go there. People go to that particular ministry
every day
to
renew their licenses and all that. Yeah. Now people go to how you call it, get the license plates.
Yes.
And several other things. Your car documents and all have to be in tight.
Now you are there because of you. Things are not going well.
So do you know how much government lost on today because of that action today at the Ministry of Transport? Do you know how much money the government lost on today?
Since Friday.
And Wulu is telling us he will not speak because we did not give him prior notice. Can you imagine that?
Millions of dollars.
Public servant. You are a public servant. And when there are issues, people calling, reaching out to you to hear your side of the story, and you say, we did not give you prior notice. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
Listen to the man. You don't just call me, I talk on radio.
After allegedly ordering the police to beat on those employees at the Ministry of Transport today, and you hear becoming very, 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 I don't know how to term it.
Very arrogant. For me, I know how to term it with you.
And you're becoming very arrogant.
What is that?
Mr. Wulu, if it is true, you have 3 payrolls at the Ministry of Transport, you have to make it clear. Explain to us in detail what are those payrolls. Yes. And what's the essence of creating 3 different payrolls at the Ministry of Transport? Imagine, you know who said it today? That's Samuel Tuah said it.
Okay, yes.
Tuah said it.
Because Jasper said it, that Samuel Tuah said it, and then Lemuel again confirm it that
Mr. Tuah actually said it.
Yes. And Lemuel is the communication director of Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of Transport. So, again, in other words, what is said by Lemuel to any journalist is sometimes considered official.
Of course, yes. He speaks for the entity.
Yes. So, when all of these things are coming out, and we try to do due diligence to talk to you.
For the fact that Samuel Tuah said it, that is the fight.
Do due diligence to call.
We just want to hear his side, that's all. Samuel Tuah is the Minister of Finance.
Yes.
If the Minister of Finance will stand publicly and say your ministry has 3 payrolls, do you know what that means?
And let me say,
we don't need to even go any further to authenticate.
No, but when
for the fact that it's coming from the Minister of Finance.
When next do we go?
We just want to hear. We just want to give you the benefit of the doubt, Minister Wulu. We're just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. We just wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, just to be heard, just to hear you.
And I think we're even helping him. I'm very sure we're helping him.
If that is the case, then that is highly questionable. Why must you have 3 payrolls at a particular ministry?
Even at the point where we try to help you, there are numerous of allegations against you. Yes, we try to help you so you can speak and say, "Oh, gentlemen, this is true," or "This is not true."
Yeah.
This is what happened.
But rather, you sound us so
and
aggressive.
Then you won't be very
on the radio
arrogant,
and you hang up the phone.
As if we are the problem at the Ministry of Transport.
Can you imagine?
We are not the problem. We are not the one protesting there.
Anthony, as professional ethics depicts,
yes,
we have to get all sides of the stories, right? We have to strike a balance.
That's what we try to do.
And yes, that's what we did exactly. And you listen to his return. Too bad, Anthony. We will not have Luther Tapper joining us on the line. He just sent me a message that he's having a very important meeting, and we can talk tomorrow or sometime during the course of this week.
Yes.
So that is somehow disappointing for us.
Anyway, we Yes, but an army is always ready for.
Yeah, and so Anthony, back to this transport thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can be working. You are working.
Yes.
Everybody knows that you are working, and then your take home does not commensurate with the work you do.
And somebody know one of your friends, for example, Theo, the director of communication.
Yeah.
Anthony, the director of communication. Theo is
They
making
get nothing somewhere.
Every day I'm going home and say that 150 I'm making.
Yeah.
And, you know, people start to question you, man. No, we won't believe the team, man.
So, but your friend, the other director, also making so amount.
Yes.
Then you also director too.
Yeah.
The same director.
So you know.
Then you're making different things from what the other person makes.
You know.
And that's one of the points of the striking workers, Anthony. They are saying we cannot be generating you sum of money for government every day. They are one of the highest contributors to the national budget.
Yes.
One of the highest contributors to the national budget, the Ministry of Transport.
Those people are praised every time.
So their point is we cannot be generating huge amount of money for government, and our take home is nothing. And I agree with them.
We were making the money.
Yeah.
We're not getting it.
I'm gonna let it. The don't try like videos. I get the money. I can pay for
it.
Yeah. Similar thing like that.
So we who make the money, then those who are not making it, they eating more than us.
Those ministries that are not generating enough revenue to support the national budget.
So how can you?
They make more than those who generate the money.
How can
to
you
support
cook?
the budget?
How can you cook? Then you are hungry. People who are on the other side, their stomach filled. How do you compromise? How do you reconcile that?
So if you're out there and you are following this program, we encourage you to call, especially those at the Ministry of Transport.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially those at the Ministry of Transport. If you're out there and you're following us live on the Hard Talk on ABC Radio, we encourage you to call us on those numbers. My colleague will announce the numbers very shortly and we'll begin taking your calls on the first segment of the show. We're talking about the issue today with employees at the Ministry of Transport. Today, the guys were beaten allegedly on the orders of Minister Wulu.
And we try our best. Again, I want to re-emphasize this. We try our best. We reach out to every side. The aggrieved workers, the communication office, who is also a member of the aggrieved workers.
Yeah, of course.
We try to reach out to the minister, folks. Many of you will say, journalist, you call the other man. We call him. The man was talking to us that we didn't want carry problem to.
Yeah, he responded rudely on the radio.
To Ministry of Transport.
Cut the phone off. I mean, in our ears.
What is it that they got depending on? What difference is he making at that ministry?
So you see, Anthony, here's my issue, right? I mean, President Weah, we have to stand tall.
He has to
ensure that some of these people are removed from government.
Of course.
I'm telling you, you can be a public servant and be disrespectful.
But how can you keep men like
you want to embarrass the regime, you want to embarrass the president. Your action will serve as an embarrassment to the president.
Of course.
You are answerable to us. You are answerable to the people you work for. You are a public servant. Minister Samuel Wulu, you are a public servant.
And keeping a man like Samuel Wulu, who is so aggressive,
you think you're going to be transport minister in this country? There were people who had a transport ministry before you even enter as minister.
In fact, they're respectful.
There were people who had that ministry. There were people who provided direction for that ministry before you even enter as a minister.
Very respectful to the people.
So that is not your inheritance.
Who money you sponsored by?
That is not your inheritance, Minister Wulu. You are on obligation to speak to Liberians. You are on obligation to provide clarity where needed, because you are the head of that particular institution where we have violence, we have noise coming from every day. Employees are crying in your name, Minister Wulu. They are crying in your name every blessed day. Why? You're on obligation to speak to us. You are on obligation to make the needed clarity as the head of the institution. When there are issues, we call you up, provide the clarity. We don't have to give you 2-3 day prior notice. No, we don't have to. Giving the urgency. We don't have to do that. We don't have to.
But
you are being paid by taxpayers' money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying to you. You can't disrespect the people who money pay you. Other people will say, gentlemen, people should have informed me ahead of time. But because of the magnitude, or the sensitivity of this kind of issue, let me speak to it.
Of course.
But he thought to be, I don't know, should I say rude? Yes.
I think we provided him due diligence.
He thought to be rude, but we provided him due diligence, but he did respect.
That's what I'm saying. He's not the only person who qualified to head the Ministry of Transport.
No,
there are lots of people who have the capability, who have the credential to head the Ministry of Transport.
I'm even wondering.
Before him, there were many others who headed transport.
I'm even wondering, why is he doing there? What different has he made there?
I mean, I think the workers or the employees at that ministry points are genuine. If nothing would touch me, that particular one, the people say, we can be raising thousands of dollars, raising millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
We're contributing immensely to the national budget, and our take home is like a drop in the ocean.
There's somebody making
that alone is something to talk about.
Somebody making money more than us.
That alone is genuine. Only that point alone is genuine.
But how can you cook and you're not eating other people go for?
It makes a lot of sense.
You cook, then you're hungry.
We can be contributing to the budget immensely, significantly.
And I think those people should be given first preference.
And then people making $70, $80. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
The ministry that is highly involved with generating huge revenue for government. People who work within that ministry don't make what is required.
This is wrong.
It is wrong. So these are issues you have to address, Minister Wulu. These are things you have to work on. If you have no plan working on them now, you have to start to work on them. Because we'll not rest until we hear positive news coming from the Ministry of Transport. We will put your administration on the spotlight, on the microscope every day on this network until you do what is right.
Right.
Of course.
Right. So if you're just joining us,
who do you think you are
listening to the Hard Talk. It's on ABC Radio 105.1. We hear every day, Monday to Friday. Theo Williams, Anthony J. Fan, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we go into the lines now. You can put in your calls 0777 105 100, 0777 105 100, 0555 105 100, 0555 105 100. If you're out and you want to call us on WhatsApp, call us on +231. Yes, I'm allowed. Okay, anyway. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name? Where you joining us from?
I'm Pio Arthur Suba, Inspector from the Ministry of Transport.
Go ahead.
Mr. Wuru have been very, very evil to the ministry by getting 3 different payrolls. We are second time our life for the government, more than 5 years, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and at the end of the day, you're having 3 different payrolls. We have protested so many occasions, fairly concerning our increasement in our salary. As an inspector, our network, when it comes to what we take home, which is $170. We don't have bus, pay our own transportation on Eastern Dubai Road to go to Ministry of Transport, which is to and from is $5. So if we just subtract the $5 times 20 working days, which is $2, it means that you're taking home $70 to go feed your children, rent your house, pay your children's school fees. Mr. Wu is very, very evil.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's the name from where you call?
Yeah,
my stop. Please walk away from the radio. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they think here, man. They looking at pictures. Yeah, people then work on them protesting. They can't get money. Then you not back them or then you go bring police to feed them.
Yeah.
So a picture is not correct. So that means something wrong somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, Master. Thank you.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name? Where you joining us from?
This is Maron Dawa calling from the Ministry of Transport, an employee from Recess at Tech State.
Go ahead, Maron.
Okay, my brother.
I was listening to you people, right? They said the minister, the way he addressed you. Would just show he just introducing his attitude to the public.
That's how you normally behave, right?
Yes, the Ministry of Transport has been run on a dictatorship.
So that making me insulting you there too.
Oh, when the minister says so, nobody, whether you are elected or not, once they come from the minister mouth, that's how it goes. You get anything to say. Even if taxpayer bring your complaint, minister will not call you to ask you for investigation to know what's going on. The next minute they say, HR, fire the person.
Wow.
Just that.
Yes. Today, the main action proves to the world, the public, his attitude, the arrogance he carries.
Okay.
Yes, the Ministry of Transport, we have been depressed too long and nothing. My brother, let me be clear to you. Today, the Minister Samuel told us today that every month they give LRA 4% of the revenue generates from LRA. Ministry of Transport receiving 5% of the revenue generated from LRA from taxpayers, but no machines to work with. Come in a federal office, all the computers are down. All the printers, the desktop, they are down. No machines to work with. Come into your survey, and at 5%, we know where you're going. So now another issue that we've been holding, that we cannot hold no longer, because the Ministry of Transport has been run by dictatorship, and you saw an action today by crossing the line.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. No, they say he took Hammock and he himself, like from the main entrance of the ministry onto
my call went off when what discussing.
So yeah, go ahead, 30 seconds.
Yeah, Mr. Udo just on what he decided to do. So we the employees are ordering the police to pick on us. So it is based upon that about what he did to the employees. It's very, very wrong. And what he been doing in the past 6 to 7 years as himself as Minister of Transport, even the HR do not have control over the civil servant payroll. Can you imagine that? He and the controller is the one that have control over the payroll.
Wow.
Which is very, very wrong when it comes to Ministry of Transport. Because the HR who is Hannah Gweseri, who is responsible for employment, will tell you where you belong, your salary should be in our 250 of us, 250, your salary this. But because he had went in cohort with a control, with budget purchasing, when you go with her, this is the reason of which all these things is happening.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, brother. So if you joining us, 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers. Maybe you out, you want to call us on WhatsApp, call us on +231 776 384912 +231 776 384912. You get us through on WhatsApp. And so this is the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105.1. Theo Williams, Anthony Jeffan. We hear. You listen to us. You listen to all of what we highlighted here. Doing our best, our utmost best. And I know every one of you know that nobody can ever do more than their best. We did our utmost best to talk to those we should reach out to in this kind of situation. But unfortunately, Minister Samuel Wulu of the Ministry of Transport has to behave the way he behaved. We are not running behind anyone. It is our right to reach out to people when there are problems, particularly when there are allegations and accusations from their institutions. We don't want to sit here to talk and say the man here, the man wrong, the man right. No, we have to reach out, hear people out, ensure that they say to us whether what is going on, they are in the know. Unfortunately, the minister said we were wrong to reach out to him. He had to behave. Sometimes people feel that only older people are disrespected. Sometimes people feel that only government official or people in top position are disrespected. But the minister, they respected us.
Yes,
we are professional people.
His action shows exactly all of the things that people have said about him.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are professional people. We try to reach out to him. What we did was never wrong. But again, like his people are saying, the minister has proven. He has proven to us, like the other lady, the man just introducing himself to you.
Yeah, imagine they said the minister today took hammer and he himself broke the lock from the main entrance of the Ministry of Transport on today, Anthony. Can you imagine a minister who go that low?
People are even alleging
that
the minister is in the habit of insulting them.
Yeah. And what? When you guys are ready to carry out inspection, Anthony, they wake up as early as 6, 7 o'clock.
Very early too.
So you erect the checkpoints
yes,
to make sure vehicles who are applying the streets are registered fully and with everything intact.
Those kind of people you will not take care of well.
They are all over. You can't dodge the transport inspectors. Everywhere you turn, once it is time for inspection, the guys are there, making sure that they collect the needed revenue for the government.
Those kind of people you work on you.
Then you can't pay the people's salary rightly.
You won't be.
You having 3 different payroll in one ministry. We'll call you one rule here.
Those kind of people you
we'll call you one rule.
Because you feel that you want minister.
President, we are getting patient here. I'm telling you.
President, we are really got patient. Keeping all sorts of aggressive and disrespectful individual in his government. What is Minister Samuel Wuru? What extra is he doing?
In fact, he's not the only person who is cool in that area. There are other people who are qualified, other Liberians who are equally qualified.
Does he understand his function?
As a public servant, you are to speak to all of the issues when they come out.
The position he served, does he really understand that position? To be a minister?
You order the police allegedly to beat on those.
To beat on the
aggrieved employees.
Yes.
Only because they want better remunerations. You can't do that. It's wrong.
You told him earlier.
That is unhealthy. It's not good. You can't do that. You can't proceed that way, Minister Wulu. You can't proceed that way. Tomorrow again, we'll call you. When you misbehave, we'll highlight your attitude on this radio.
No,
we'll call you again tomorrow.
We will continue to call him.
We'll call you every day. We'll call your phone. If you like, you can put our number on 21, or you can have us blacklisted if you wish. But we'll call you every time to put you on the record.
We will continue to call him. As long as the minister chose to be arrogant, he chose to be rude, he chose to be disrespectful, we'll continue to call him until he answers to our cause.
His action justifies everything the people have said about him.
Those who are working at the Ministry of Transport, they are Liberians. You are not more Liberian than
sometimes
any of them.
People say this thing because they have personal issue with the person, right?
Yes, yes.
But sometimes you come to realize that everything people say to you are true.
Here is it.
The truth.
This morning I listened to some of our colleagues talking about him. I was like, hey man, you're telling with a man. I listened to even Jasim. Jasim, yes.
That guy is arrogant.
I've
heard about Minister Wulu long ago. He's arrogant.
Come to believe that this man, Jasim made me to know Jasim Feda. I didn't know that he meant from our country. He know that. Yeah, Jasim Feda. I didn't know that they meant from Sino. Jasim said, man, imagine, they man, he's our kinsman. But I said, I know they meant to be from Sino. But you came, the life we live should not be because they man is my friend. Let us be able to speak in the interest of each and every individual. Those who are at the Ministry of Transport, the over 500 persons that have been talked about, that are protesting, they are Liberians. They deserve better. They deserve to equally benefit the national cake because they are the one raising money.
These are the people who normally embarrass the president, Anthony. Already they are pointing fingers at the president that his government is highly Southeastern dominant.
Yes.
Then you have Mela Samuel Wulu over there.
And he misbehaving.
What people will say?
He misbehaving. He's not doing anything.
People have the belief that the entire government is Southeastern dominant. And you have one man over there who is the head of the ministry misbehaving. Suppose we're talking about two like, yeah.
And people feel the man is untouchable because he comes from Southeast. and the president will not remove him.
If
And
I
so-
were president, I will suspend Minister Wulu.
And
I will
so-
suspend him indefinitely. He will be suspended. Honestly.
President, we want to say, sometimes there are sometimes
Don't allow these people to embarrass our government.
Really?
We're moving towards election. We're not campaigning for you, though. We're just telling you what is right, Mr. President.
But we are not going to campaign
Don't
for
allow
anyone
these people
here.
to continue to embarrass your government.
But we'll tell President
When they do these things, take the appropriate action.
We will tell President we are.
Let it serve as a deterrent.
Because any embarrassment, anything that happens from the end of anyone, any minister, any director, any government official for that matter, that will impede the growth or success or better salary of ordinary Liberians, it will affect everyone. Listen to what
the Minister of Finance can stand and say they make a 3 payroll.
Yeah, Minister of Finance.
What you know what it means? That means something sinister is happening.
So imagine.
We need to dig that out. We need to find out.
Imagine. Can we reach out to Minister Tue? I think it's possible.
Let's take a break, Antonin. Let's take a musical brief out. Let's relax on that a little bit. Let's take a musical brief
I thought
out.
we would have check out the lines again to see what.
Yeah, maybe one or two more calls.
So yes, 0777 105 100 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call, and you'll be live here on the Hard Talk. If you're just joining us, you can also call us on +231. Maybe you want to talk to us on WhatsApp, +231 776 384912. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, I
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Wuru, the attitude is poor in attitude. Yeah, you have to do your engagement.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. This person.
Hello.
Hello. What's your name? Where you
How
calling
are
from?
you? How are you? I'm coming home. Japan.
Go ahead, Ayuba.
Thank you very much. May God bless our nation and God bless our president.
All right.
And God bless our Liberian. It's our leader, and I'm not happy. This is the first one. I feel I'm not important. I had to put for the nation. I had to put for the nation. But what in my heart this afternoon, my brother ABC, me tell you today, this country that we're running today, this country is about this country, our children to come tomorrow. President, we are the only people that get with him. Let him try and work on it. The people that he flawed, they're not helping the people, they're not helping him.
Okay.
And he's gonna do well for the country. He pray like I live for that for us, for they helping her. What am I saying this? So Japan, let me tell you, from Freeport to Civil Tower Bridge, I beg you as a journalist, do research on it. No security at all. Look at the drugs added that look at our state, our brother getting president today. My brother, if you reach Ghana today and see our young brother and sister, they can just be working the people that don't say I start working on the street naked. So there's an imbalance in this country. Because that will come to a where we lead the country. Tomorrow you will be on leader tomorrow. If you imbalance you be your leadership. So that person we are trying work on the thing. I need to be good leader for you tomorrow.
Thank
you.
you.
Good day, good afternoon. May God bless our country. May God bless everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Ayuba. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Moses Sherry from Lekinski.
Go ahead, Moses.
I have serious problems to do with the police. This minister and 102, who the commander on chief today, that should have taken all of them. And the protesters, they threw at the police before the police, before they giving order. Those are things very new search before time, because there's time coming in the corner that many kids will be on the street many days. They haven't all many came out today again. Or minister giving order to police. The protest. They don't have nobody. They are minister giving order to our police to beat on people. What is going on? Mr. We are, he told us, he just spoke to the international community, he told us, peaceful man. Please, meet the national police. And I want to go on a riot issue. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. 776, shortly we'll go for a break. 777 105 100 555 105 100 23 calls. Then we go for our break to be right back. But this is issues we have to look at. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, good evening. What's your name? From where you call us?
Yeah, good evening, Jeff. I'm calling from Mama Prayer. My name is Zanga.
Zanga, go ahead.
Yeah, the situation at the transport ministry is worrisome. I think the minister will talk to. Hello there.
Go ahead, Zanga.
Yeah, I think the minister will is a public servant and he need to answer to the public at any time, at any point in time interval. And then not a way to say, oh, radio station will call you having pre-interview. No. Once you are a public servant, you are answerable to the public. So he doesn't answer. So I think the reason why he has to stay back. Check on the transport ministry is doing check of cars. I think they have to check the cars to see how defective cars are. The accident issue has increased. Trucks are killing people. Some trucks are using flatlet at night.
Thank you.
Break, nothing and nothing.
Thank you, Zanga. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Alvin Daniel and I call from the UN draft. Let me just go into my man Theo Williams. My brother, for me, I don't know what the president really keeping or how you gonna somebody got and who just had to tarnish a campaign repetition because that is a campaign repetition red that's been damaged. You get all the matter what I receive again doing the same old thing. You just keeping the kind of man in the place. Why you can't get rid of the people? You got some who I don't know why they already get the people that money and he said now oh I give it as loan to other people and then I even they put on get put that money to him so he can pay the people who are ready to go in that place. I think president we have to serious action against the man to get out of campaign or I get a message right there. The president has to serious action on the people.
Thank you.
I think what I'm so we come with action again.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Hello. Hello.
Steven.
Hello.
Yeah, Steven, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Jusu Fremo. Join you from Central Town.
Go ahead, Jusu.
Thank you.
Manja.
Yeah, Theo, how you doing, man?
We're fine.
Good evening, Manja.
Thank you, Steven, Theo. You know, drugs have become serious embarrassment to our nation. On a serious note.
Jusu, hello.
Yes.
You said drugs?
I thought it was your topic and transport ministry.
We're talking about the Ministry of
Transport exclusively.
Issue.
Okay, no problem. You know, the Minister of Transport, I think he's not proceeding the way he's supposed to proceed. But I will not blame the brother. You know, most of the ministers that George Weah appointed, they are not doing well for the Liberian people, and President Weah can never change them. Trust me. That guy can do anything. The people can protest for another judgment. President Weah will not do nothing to Samuel Uru. You know, the people brought war on us, and they were rewarded a position that we also get the greatest salary from them and sustain their family instead of they got punished. That's what make them wow. On a serious note, Samuel Uru should be from the modern end or lawyer if I attempt to be corrected. So we do all of these things, you have to be punished. But if they are not punished, they come and be rewarded. So it's a problem for us on a serious note. So thank you.
Okay.
They will not do anything to the guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so Freeman, thank you very kindly.
I think we have to go for a break now.
Yes, Anthony, before going for the break, we maintain that the action of the police on today was not favorable. It was in the wrong direction. You cannot go to solve problem with violence.
Mm-hmm.
That is in no way acceptable. Fire don't put a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Minister Wulu, you are a public servant. You are under obligation fully to inform the public about happenings at your ministry. You are the head of that ministry. You have people over there every time aggrieved. It speaks volume. You are wholly and solely responsible to ensure that law and order is maintained at that ministry, that employees actually take home what is theirs.
And with information that there are three
payrolls, you have to speak to that woman.
At the Ministry of Transport, you have to speak to that.
Yes.
Trust us, we're not going to call you.
You can be working and your take home does not commensurate with the kind of work
you're not going to be calling to be begging you, so we won't talk to you.
Imagine waking up from your bed early morning to go and erect checkpoints, to carry out inspections, to collect the needed revenues for government.
You inspector, you're making 170.
Then you carry Grumpy home.
You're making 170. 170
Yeah,
is
mind you,
100.
other ministries
for
and
transport.
agencies, people who are doing similar work
They
to
make
what the
more
people
money.
at transport do make more money.
They make more money.
How do you reconcile that?
They make more money.
So, Minister Wulu, just by your arrogant posture, we will hold your feet to the fire. You are accountable to the public. You are out to provide the needed answers to all of the concerns being raised at that ministry. So let's take a break, Anthony. When we come back, we will let's talk to Mary Brown, man. It's been a while. We haven't heard from Mary Brown.
Yes. Yes.
Mary Brown is the head of the
Yes.
how you call it, anti-power theft task force that was constituted months ago.
I'm supposed to resign.
No, she's still working.
Okay.
I spoke to Madam Brown yesterday, actually.
Okay.
Was it yesterday or Saturday? Yes, yesterday. No, Saturday. And she told me she's making significant progress.
Okay.
Yeah. More arrests have been made on a daily basis.
But I'm told
those who are involved with power theft have been arrested. And she told me when they arrest you, you can pay good money.
I'm told that thing was some kind of it was influence. Some kind of way.
Influence? Like how?
Her entire work was being so
she has always complained about that.
So she was
initially when she was appointed to that position.
Yeah.
I remember I spoke with Madam Brown and she told me her only fear is influence.
Yes, and
she don't want to start to do her work and people start to influence her work because XYZ is in the future of government or the big man, and when the person is in the wrong, you want to take action. Then, I mean, people start to influence her work.
But the last time
she expressed fear when it comes to that.
The last time, there was information that the buffer chambers lines were cut.
Yeah. We heard that. Even the representative of District 6, Samuel Ennis, his school, it was reported that the school was allegedly feeding
yes
from one of the poles freely.
So in less than 24 hours, the LEC came out.
The somersaulted,
and they responded to that it happened as a result of mistake from their operators. But how be it?
Yeah, we'll try to speak with the Oma man. We'll try to speak with Madam Brown.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's hear her. James Kokochie, Katawawuri. We're taking a musical brief out. I mean, why you always laughing when I'm playing James Kokochie song?
Yes, because the kind of songs. Let's start the song from the top, right? The kind of songs. You talk about Katawawuri.
Yeah,
that's a good story. Yes. Have you sat with any crew man or crew woman to explain this story to you?
No, I don't know.
Okay, this guy is a hunter, by the way. He's a hunter.
Play song for James Kokochie, but we interpret it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
He's a hunter, by the way. Mm-hmm. He went to hunt. When he was hunting, he left his wife pregnant.
Yeah.
His wife was pregnant. So while he was there, you listen to something called Nije Swe.
Yeah.
So that's the book people call it Ends Bear.
Nije Swe.
Yeah. So the bigger one, when the dogs start to chase it, the hunting dogs desperately going after it, they enter a hole.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs went after it. So he himself, without hesitation, he went after.
Oh wow.
Yes. So he could not come back out.
Wow.
Way is black. But then they were calling in the town. Your woman gave birth. Come and name the woman.
That's a long story.
You are the woman waiting for. So now he was there and he started explaining the story. I went hunting. I met Ends Bear. My dog ran after it, entered hole. We entered there. We both, the dogs and myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't come out.
Okay.
The back way is closed. The front way is closed. No way to come out.
Okay.
But my daughter's name is Katawawuri.
Katawawuri.
Mm-hmm. Wawuri means Wawuri. And when you talk about Wawuri, that is a way of praising somebody. Fine.
Okay.
And so you attract people, you attract money. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, somebody could spend all their money on you. You finish that money.
You know the part like in his music, he always say, Seka Chipo, now.
Yeah.
That's the part that stirs me up.
So that's it.
All right. James Kokochie, folks. Anthony Jeffan gave you the interpretation to this music. Congratulations to all of the celebrants of today. All of you who are celebrating special occasion on today. Congratulations. And a friend and brother, media colleague as well, celebrates his birthday on today. Desmond Morris Brown of Kings FM. Today, April 3rd, is your birthday. Congratulations to you, Desmond. I wish for you guys blessings. All the best.
You'll always be my cat warrior. But you ain't ever got to worry, oh. That you ain't ever got to worry, oh. I never got to worry, oh. That you ain't ever got to worry, oh. Can't do, 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 can't do.
And this is the part that tears me up. Now, Grand Crew can't wake up this evening. This is the Hard Talk on ABC Radio. Now,
But you ain't never got to worry, oh. Oh, baby, you don't have to worry, oh. Money as long as got the money, oh. You will always be my got to worry, oh. But you ain't never got to worry, oh. But you ain't never got to worry. But you ain't never got to worry, oh. Oh, baby, you don't have to worry, oh.
James Kokochie making his contribution on the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105.1. We are the official voice of Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. We're broadcasting live and direct from the corner of Broad and Buchanan Streets, downtown Monrovia. My name is Tia Williams. My colleague is Anthony Jeffan. And of course, this is the Monday edition of the program. Tomorrow, Joe Nutwawana will be here to continue with the Hard Talk. You know, we hear Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, while Joe is here Tuesdays and Thursdays to bring you the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105.1. So it's a crack team. We encourage you to always follow us via the radio and online once you are looking for accurate, balanced, and credible news and information. News about Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. Well, too bad we could not have Madam Bro on the phone, on the radio, if I will put it that way. She actually picked the calls, but according to her, she's busy at the moment. And she told me she's currently investigating a meter case. So imagine how busy Madam Bro is at the moment. So we just wanted to hear from her as to how is her job and how is she moving on, which community she's concentrated currently as we speak. And maybe how is it going in terms of the meter distribution and all like that, and what is she doing to those who are being arrested as a result of power theft? These are questions we wanted to pose to Madam Bro, but she's busy at the moment, according to her, and so we can have her on the radio. But on the overall, the issue of power theft in this country is important. We always talk about it because those who are involved with power theft are not doing good for themselves and the government as well. And so we always discourage the issue of power theft in this country. Well, there could be several arguments that yes, indeed, LEC is a major contributing factor to the increasing wave of power theft in the country. Somebody will argue that even if LEC is contributing to that does not give you the clue or the right to go and get involved with power theft. So it's a whole long debate, folks. But the idea is, as a good citizen, as somebody who is patriotic and nationalistic, I don't think you should be involved with or get involved with power theft, because what you're doing, you are defrauding government and you are also defrauding those who take their hard-earned dollars and cents to go and purchase their token and have electricity in their homes, their businesses, and other areas. So we don't want to encourage that act in our country, folks. Let's contribute to the national envelope. You know, other countries, everything you do, you pay for it. So, I mean, I understand paying for a particular service and it's not coming effectively, it's not efficient, it's a problem. I agree, but that should not, drive our attention from doing what is right. That should not stop us from doing what is required, or those things that are required as citizens of the country. So this whole power theft thing, I wish we had Mirabro on the line to probably give us an in-depth explanation about her work and what is she doing currently, how much she's been able to generate to the LEC and all like that since she began the work, since she started to head the task force that was constituted some time ago. Well, again, we will try our best to probably talk to Madam Mirabro sometime during the course of this week. Imagine it's already 5 and she's still in the field working. She said to me, "Hey, Williams, I'm concluding. We are conducting an investigation about some kind of issue with meter here, and so I can speak with you now on the radio. Let's do it another day," which is quite understandable, But the fact of the matter is, we have to discourage power theft. And so we will always be in the business to do that. As an institution, we not encourage people who are involved with power theft. Because once you do that, you defraud the government and you'll be deceiving those, also defrauding those who take their hard cents and dollars to buy a token, to have electricity in their homes, their offices, their stores and shops, business places as well. You'll be defrauding them as well. It's being dishonest. We can continue to tread that path as a country and a people. So let's discourage the issue of power theft. Again, there are issues with LEC, and I can attest to that. I've had series of issues with LEC where you have problem. I mean, the urgency, it's not there. That rapid response is not on the part of the LEC. The rapid response is not on the part of the LEC anymore. It's difficult. Take, for instance, sometimes you're in the street, you see leopard tree falling, and it would take the LEC team an entire day or days to come and get it out. Sometimes you see tension wire hanging, and people are just moving, going about their normal businesses. Nobody cares. You will call the LEC people, they will refuse to come. That timely intervention, that robustness, I've not seen that with the LEC ever since. I've not seen that. I've not seen that. I've not noticed that. That robustness, timely intervention, that rapid response is not with the LEC. And so LEC will have to improve in that manner. They have to improve in that direction as well. You cannot have thousands of customers. When there are issues that call you, you cannot come rapidly to solve the issue. Then, I mean, somebody will say you're giving room, or you're creating room for power theft. You're creating room for more and more power theft. You're creating an avenue for people to continue to defraud the government. Rapid response is the major issue of the LEC, in my opinion. I don't know about you, but I have experienced that. I know exactly what it is in terms of, responding rapidly to situations. Sometimes you see danger, and you will call them whole day to come and get it out. It's a problem. And so Madam Brough and her team has been working robustly to ensure that the issue of power theft is minimized to a greater extent. If not eradicated whole and solely, but at least to have it minimized to a greater extent. She said to me there were several arrests made over the time, and those who were arrested were allowed to pay some fines. Sometimes they retrieve meters. Yeah, Madam Brough could not.
Okay. Any further?
Yeah, on the radio, according to her, she's busy at the moment.
Okay.
She's currently investigating a meter case.
Wow.
So imagine it's 5:35 and she's still in the field, Anthony. She wakes up every morning, according to her, as early as 8 o'clock, she's in the field. She leaves the field 5 o'clock. It's almost 6 o'clock and she's still in the field. So that tells you that she's someone who is passionate about what she does, Anthony. She's someone who is passionate about what she does.
Some of the problems on the issue of LEC workers and stuff like that, they are all as a result of the very LEC workers.
I was just saying that, Anthony.
Some of those who are employees of the LEC will go into the various communities. Some of them will illegally connect people. And when LEC is going to do a raid to a particular place, that's the reason why I admire the task force operation. They don't tell where they're going.
Yeah, they don't disclose.
And they don't go in line. Today, they are on Broad Street. The next day, they are in West Point. The next day, they are all the way in Pinsville. So, because of that, you wouldn't notice that people, getting to know, and they want. But mind you now, the very people inside LEC are those who are giving out information, telling their friends that people coming in XYZ.
Is that still happening, Anthony?
It is happening. It is happening. And so at the end of the day, we are faced with all of the problems because someone somewhere is not fair. Someone somewhere want to certify himself. Someone sitting somewhere want to benefit at the detriment of the vast majority of our people.
And we have to discourage that, Anthony.
We have to.
Those who are involved with power theft are not helping this country.
We have to discourage it.
They're not helping the country at all. They are not helping.
But here we are. We are discouraging it. Yes, still, people are still doing the same thing. Other people are on the other side crying for current. Other people are complaining they don't have. Other people are complaining they don't have. They don't have. While others are elsewhere enjoying themselves. So, you see. But again, we have to be very fair to ourselves.
I was just telling you, Anthony, that there are times where the LEC will remain like a dassical on making instant approaches, right?
No, that is their behavior.
All right. 9 minutes ago, somebody posted on social media that a light pole situated at Carwell, Benson Street Junction, commonly known as Bus Stop Junction.
Yes.
You can see the pole is falling, and this is a tension line, right? These are the tension lines.
Yes.
This is falling. So you don't have them go into these kinds of situations rapidly, Anthony.
So Prince Allison.
Prince is a journalist.
Yes.
Who is
he worked for OCN.
Yes, Prince is on that side. And Prince has just posted. I was just saying that my issue with LEC, one of the issues I have with LEC is this issue about rapid response.
They don't respond.
They don't respond to issues or situations rapidly.
No, they take their own time.
So that could also be a means of creating more power theft in the country.
You think that's another factor encouraging power theft?
Of course.
And I want to believe.
Of course. For instance, if I have my light here and there's a problem, I'm a customer, I'm subscribing.
Yes.
I have my light here and there's a problem. Maybe I experienced something shaking and I just call the LEC and say, hey, you guys have to come and locate at so and so place. There's a situation here with my meter. I mean, I don't have electricity.
They have to respond immediately.
They have to respond immediately because I'm a customer.
Yes.
I'm contributing.
Mm-hmm.
They will not come. So imagine if someone in that community who has condenser current giving it out for a little amount, you might get tempted to want to take it, Anthony.
Yes.
You can't be in the darkness. You can't be paying your money and be in the darkness.
Man, who would want to do that?
You cannot be spending your money, your hiring money, you put units on your meter, and then you can't get electricity. There's somebody around you having condenser current. You may want to go there and get it because you don't want to remain in the dark. So that is how they create room for people to exploit the system. So LEC will have to double up. They will have to do those things that are required in order to curtail the increasing wave of power theft in this country. Madam Bro and the team are doing very well. I've been following them since they started the work.
Yes.
And you can see significant improvement within LEC.
She's doing
marvelously well. Though it's not 100% stable, but I mean those communities where you had high power theft, it has reduced to a greater extent.
Yes, because they have
no,
caused.
She said to me, Williams, once we identify those who are involved with power theft, we have them arrested. And once you are arrested, you'll be made to restitute some funds.
Yes. What you've stolen over the years, you have to pay some.
She told me that is going on. She said we're doing it.
Yes.
She said, haven't you heard that LEC has contributed greatly to the national budget? Haven't you heard that? And I said, wow, Madam Brown, that's great.
So you see.
So again, you will undermine your own work if you don't double up LEC.
Yes.
You will undermine your own work if you don't double up. Once you double up, once you respond to situations rapidly, I mean, we give you the pat on the back and say, hey, LEC is improving. LEC is like this. LEC is like that. I mean, we're experiencing some significant improvement.
Mind you now, Madam Brock could do cut all of the illegal lines. LEC still needs to go to those various communities to ensure that those who have been cut off can have new meters, new lines paid for, and they ensure that total monitoring is instituted, right? If you don't do that, the next thing is those people will hang on the lines of the other people who are legally connected.
And they could do that unknowingly.
Yeah, some of them will do it unknowingly. Some of them will do that unknowingly because I mean, the thing is, I can't be in a position to pay for current.
It's possible you either do it only or only.
Yeah, I can be in a position to pay for current. I'm seated right here. Yeah, I can get current. Imagine, man. So, what next? They may go steal current.
So,
the
this
man
is
is able
things
to
we're
pay.
talking about.
He's able to pay, or you are not giving him fair treatment.
Rapid response is important in that sector. You see here, this is Carwell. A colleague of ours just posted 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
The tension line is leaning. The pole is almost to the ground. LEC is yet to go to that area and correct the mistakes. God forbid if something happens here, people will get affected.
Yes, people will die.
When people get affected, that's the time they want to do what is right. And it could just be late.
People will die.
It could just be very, very late. So we call it on the LEC management to ensure that they respond to situations rapidly. It is important. You can have your customers who will sacrifice and get the money and recharge their meters every time. When there are issues, they call you, you can respond urgently. Urgent response has been a major problem for the LEC. They don't respond rapidly. Imagine, I used to live somewhere around EAW, specifically Nangwe Town.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this issue I experienced with the meter I had in the house where I was living. I mean, the electricity was flowing through, high electricity, but mind you, Anthony, the meter was not recharging.
And so you have to write them.
I wrote them officially, informing them that this is the problem. I mean, I can recharge, but I'm having current in the home every time, day and night. So I did that to put myself on the safe side, right?
Yes.
Because I don't want when you come to inspect and you find out that this is happening and then I become the victim.
Yes, because it will say you're stealing current.
Yes.
The
So I
fact
did that.
you
Imagine,
report them.
since I did that, LEC never ever.
How will you go there?
Until I left that apartment today, I'm at a different apartment.
In fact, other people will not even want to leave. Others will not want to leave.
So imagine.
Because they benefiting free.
These are the situations when these things are happening, let them respond rapidly. When people call you, instead that they don't have the workforce, they don't have the manpower, they don't have the capacity, Anthony, or what?
They have. It's just a labyrinthine, that's all. It's just a labyrinthine.
Then it's not good for us. Once you want to eradicate power theft, you want to minimize it, if I'll pull it that way, it means you have to wake up, roll up your sleeves, and get involved. Get involved. Anything other than that, I mean, we just try, maybe bro will try, we'll revert to the same old thing. Nothing will change. Absolutely nothing will change.
Nothing.
Imagine Madam Bro is hard working, Anthony. Imagine still in the field at this time, from 8 in the morning up to present, you stay in the field. You know, every time you call, she pick the calls. And she want to speak with you on whatever issues. But sadly, we can't get her on the radio because she's basically currently investigating the meter case. So Mary Brown catch you, you steal meter, you will pay for that meter. You will be disconnected. You will go to jail. And you pay for the length of time you use that meter. The length of time you defraud the government, you will have that fee paid before anything is done. So that's the situation with the LEC. I mean, Madam Brown is doing well, but the management headed by Mr. Captain will have to double up.
They have to double up.
Double up and ensure rapid response. Respond to situations urgently. Urgently. Same thing with the water and soil people. When you have issues with the sewage line, even the water lines, when there are issues, they don't come immediately.
No, they couldn't country, man. Sometimes
they don't come immediately.
Sometimes
when the prep experience some little leakage, that water will waste. It will flow for hours. It will spill all over.
And in fact, sometimes
when there are leakages with the prep,
sometimes in communities, other people will discover some lines.
Yeah, discover and they'll be drawing free water.
Drawing free water and enjoying themselves. Because no monitoring process. That's one of the things we lack of in this country. Until we get it ourselves to help monitor all of our sectors properly, we'll continue to dwell or swim in some of those problems. This is it. This pool could fall and anything could happen to anyone at any time.
Exactly. So, well, we just start to weigh in on that this evening on the second and final lap of the show. Maybe you're monitoring us and you are aware of some of the issues with the LEC. Probably you are confronted with some situations. We would like you to call us and just tell us exactly what are those issues, and probably maybe your own recommendation to the corporation. You know, to ensure that they step up, they beef up their strength in order to respond to situations rapidly.
And so we wrapping up. We're taking few calls 0777 105 100 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the conversation right here. We're talking about LEC.
The LEC.
The first caller is on the line. Hello. Good evening. What's your name? Where you call from? Okay, Ambassador Cole, welcome. Yes, Ambassador Cole, an aspirant of District 17. The other day they put him in a BU because he go protest for current. Okay.
So even the quarter of Banjo was doing the felling of trees to create a pathway for the tension wire. So I want to say thank you to them as they stand there. But the discussion
So you can make camping on that one now. Ambassador Cole, you okay? See you. You know the reason why your line is just breaking in, because the line we invited you to come to the studio, you won't come and you won't stay on the line to talk about District 17 politics, and you just have 1 minute. Your position, where you are, I don't know what is happening, but your line is bad. Wow. Ambassador Cole, please.
We can continue with you. Your line is not the best
the
quality.
Line is very bad.
You could just take 1 or 2 steps from where you are.
Well, I don't know. We're keeping you because you beat me up, but time they will pull you off because the line is very bad. Very, very bad.
Let's maybe he'll rejoin us later on.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening. What's your name? Ruben.
You already got me well.
Go ahead, Ruben. Before you respond.
I'm Ruben Kane, and I come from the intersection of Steering Troubles.
The
chairman, National Response and Defending Earlier People Defender.
I mean, where is the man Pascal Davis, Ruben?
Pascal is around. We are together even today. Okay. We've been together, yeah. All is well.
Okay.
You see, let me appreciate you for highlighting the issue of LEC. But one thing LEC themselves have is that these contractors that they have are the problem in every community. Because you will see them on the pool, and they have no document or even an ID card that will prove them. But you and myself, we are not talking about LEC work. What will we tell them? When you tell them, they say, oh, I'm one of the contractors. But contractors do not carry no representation of LEC. That is dominantly happening in various communities. They are the ones that are connecting people in all angles. So the result, sometimes the LEC themselves should be looking at their contractor because they are the thief. We are not the one.
Look at the intersection. The entire area went up for 4 months. We went and bought our own transformer. When they came here, they said, who told you go to buy a transformer when you don't know the quality? We sent people in Guinea. They bought out in the brother here. In connection now, the one we brought, they said it was so high for the current. What they installed, or another week, it broke down. That was another problem. How would the power test be curtailed? Until they said the business share, they're not for them. Power test is wrong. It's a zooming problem, a money issue for the government is losing, but they said they should work and check on themselves so that this thing can be curtailed. Let me appreciate you. I'm one of the followers out time at this hour. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. Thank you very much. Let's see whether we can pick at least 2 at most 3 cars. Then we call it a day. Another program is right ahead of us. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call to form a part of the conversation right here on the Hard Talk. Listen to somebody say Hard Talk is taking a real shape. I don't know what you mean when you say Hard Talk taking. But let's hear from you. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call to form part of the conversation. This is the Hard Talk. Theo Williams and Anthony Jeffan. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi, good evening. I can say, hope it's much better now. Clarence, go again.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so like I was saying, basically, I think LEC they brought the tax force, they are doing well. But one thing too, we as citizens needs to actually contribute is the fact that Jaffa, you are aware that we will know that people are involved into power test, and we say they keep mute about it. One way or another, the government is the people. I don't care how we do it. So we also have a role to play in contributing to that. Yes, there are challenges, granted, but I think we all can work together to solve some of those challenges. Exactly. So I'm for one of saying that those who in communities that are receiving the current, if you know, imagine where I stay. Okay, I live in Banjo and I pay $50 per arm. I take 2 arms. That is $100.
Imagine recharging that.
Yeah, $100 per month. Where I am, LEC is not here, right? Yeah. But I pay community current. So imagine LEC comes to me and we get connected. I pay less than that, no matter how much appliances I'm using. So at the end result, I strongly believe that we all got to work together. And let me say kudos to Madam Bro for the good work she's doing. I think we owe her, and our country will pay back to her. Let she keep it up. It will be challenging at times. Trust me, change does not come on an easy platter. At times, she will feel disappointed, she will feel frustrated, but she needs to understand that there are people here like us who love what she do, and we are here holding her at the back. We will come to the studio next week. We're going to make our appearance. We're in the court, so we can speak on the issue. That's why you see me. I keep avoiding the media. They took us to court, and as a student at law, I think I should respect that tradition of the court.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much.
And talking about challenges,
and they make a good campaign.
Madam Bro said to me, the word challenge is not in her book. Imagine that. I'm asking about challenges she's encountering at the moment. She said to me, hey, challenges? I don't know what you call challenges. I'm like, wow.
What was she talking about?
Meaning, she's able to handle whatever situation.
Oh, okay. No matter how it comes.
Yeah, exactly. Mary Bro get more.
No, my man, not just she get more. She worked towards the more she made.
Exactly. She's hardworking. She's one person who always upbeat.
Yes.
About what she does. So I think 1 or 2 more calls. I mean, we can leave it at this. 3 minutes to 6 o'clock. Well, we want to wrap up, folks. It's been a wonderful time. Anthony, how we like to close up? We have to go. Time is not on our side.
We'll join you tomorrow with another fresh Wednesday. With another fresh
Wednesday
edition.
Joe Wanda
will be here. My name is Anthony.
Yeah, sure. My name is Theo Williams. Enjoy this song by James Kokochie.
But this is my birthday.
It's called
anyway.
Katawali. Yeah, April 12th, right?
Yes, April 12th.
Yeah, all right. Happy pre, my man. I mean, dressing like coach here now, so.